Mic check 1 2 1 2. What's good, YouTube? Y'all know what it is, man. It's your boy Tank be chopping, back with another haircut video. Check it out, man. What we gonna be doing is a mid-high fade. You know, we ain't gonna keep the C cups too dark. We're gonna leave the length on top. He does get a comb over. However, he doesn't really part the hair. He just combs most of it over. But we're gonna be doing that, lining up the beard, adding some enhancements. You know, just making sure everything looks good. But jumping straight into this haircut, as you can see, I'm debulking the sides. This is my number 3 guard lever open, debulking at first, blending into the length on top. You know, trying to use a little flick out motion once I get to that parietal ridge area. And once I get it done with my 3 guard open, I'm gonna close my number 3 guard, continue to debulk with the number 3, get everything down to that length. You know, that way it makes it a little easier for me when I'm blending. I really only have to blend into that. I'm sorry, that was a 2.5. That was my 2 open and then 2 closed. But I really only have to blend into a 2 now. But this is my number 3 guard lever open. We're doing a 3.5 on the beard. We're gonna trim it down. We're gonna give them a nice fade on the beard as well. So a lot of times people ask, you know, how to do fades on beards. How do we fade them in? So I will be showing y'all that in this video as well. But remember, guys, if y'all want any discount on tools, y'all can go to fwbarbersupply.com. Use discount code TANK10 on that website. Or if you want to get these 360 Jeezy clippers, you can go to FW Barber Supply, or you can go to stylecraftus.com. Discount code TANK10 on that website as well. And now I'm gonna take down the mustache with a 1 guard lever open, which basically makes it 1.5. It's cleaning all that up. You know, typically I like to go a little shorter on the mustache area. I like to leave it about a 1.5. But now, as you can see, I'm setting in my initial bald guideline. I'm using my black FX1s, my low pro FX1s that is, punching in my guideline and then coming up and taking off all that hair. And then we're gonna do the same thing to the back and then the same thing to the opposite side. A lot of people ask if I zero gap my trimmers. Honestly, most of my trimmers are just straight out the box. Unless they're like really, really horrible, then I will, you know, gap them a little closer. Unless they don't hit the way I want them to hit, or if they're too close, then I will, you know, adjust my blade. However, most of the time I just use them out the box. And then these, personally, I like the graphite blade for balding, so I really just use these to bald out. Now I'm going in with my Babyliss FX1 shaver. Remember, guys, if you want to purchase these tools, you can go to fwbarbersupply.com. Use that discount code TANK10 on that website. Go ahead and save yourself some money, and I'd greatly appreciate it. You know, when y'all purchase from that website, y'all help me to continue to create content. So, you know, just putting that out there. But nonetheless, we're going in with that shaver, and I'm doing this the same way I do, you know, when I'm balding any of my clients out with the shaver. The closer I get to that initial bald guideline, I'm not using as much pressure, and I'm using a slight flick out motion, right? Like, I don't really over exaggerate the flick. It's more about the pressure that you apply to the head with the shaver. So obviously, the more pressure you apply to the head with the shaver, it's gonna be, you know, just a tad shorter, not much, but just a tad shorter. And then the closer you get to that line, if you relieve some pressure, it's gonna kind of blend a little better, and it's gonna make it easier to get that line out. It's really not gonna be that harsh of a line when it comes to getting out that razor line. So that's the reason why I do it like that, man. You gotta work a little smarter, not harder. All right, now I'm gonna go back in with my clipper. I got my lever open. We're gonna set in our next guideline, and I'm coming up about 3/4 of an inch or so. You know, we're gonna give a nice stretch on this blend. Me personally, I'm not a fan of of compressed fade, so I like to stretch my fade out. So I went up about 3/4 of an inch to maybe an inch, and then I adjusted my lever halfway closed. And as you can see here, I'm working my way halfway into this section, right? I'm trying not to come up too high, and then I'm gonna adjust my lever closed another notch, and I'm working my way down. And then I'm gonna close my lever all the way and start attacking, you know, the very bottom portion of this line. And that's basically how I blend out the first section. I will go back in later in detail if it is needed, but that's basically how you get that section blended out. Now I'm going in with my 1 guard lever open, blending into the work I did earlier. As y'all remember, I did debulk earlier with the number 2 guard open and closed. So there's 1 guard lever open. I'm trying to blend into that, and then I'm gonna adjust my lever closed and come, you know, start taking out that bottom line. Now that 1 guard isn't gonna take out this bottom line completely. I will have to go back in with my 0 guard or my half guard, whatever y'all wanna call it. And I'm gonna use that to kind of, you know, buff this line out. And here is my 2-guard lever open. Once again, just cleaning up a little more work towards the top of that blend. And the thing about this salt and pepper haircuts, you know, like the blends, sometimes it can be easier and sometimes you can be harder. You really got to learn to manipulate the hair and kind of go a little shorter in some areas than others, because you want to make sure that you're making it look all the same length. So it can be difficult if not done properly, but once you kind of know how to do it, you know, you're gonna be all right. But here I am going out, I'm going in with my 1.5 guard, cleaning up that section between my 1 guard open and my 2 guard. And then I'm going back in with my 1 guard. Once again, just doing some detail work. And like I said earlier, guys, I like to, well, I've said it before, not earlier, but I've said it in other videos. I like to actually go through my steps, most of my steps, create somewhat of a rough draft, and then I go back in detail. I know a lot of people always tell me, Tank, there's too many steps, but it works for me, and I knock out haircuts in 30 minutes for a haircut, 45 minutes haircut and beard. So I'm just saying, man, it does work if you know what you're doing, right? But now I'm going in with my half guard or my 0 guard, lever halfway open, and then adjusting my lever closed, trying to get that line out between the clipper open section and my 1 guard open section. Now here is my trimmer. I'm using the Saber trimmers right here. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man, these Saber trimmers are probably my go-tos for hitting right now. But I'm using the Saber trimmers to go ahead and line up my client now, giving them that nice sharp line. And then we are gonna line up the beard, as y'all can see. And he wants to keep it pretty high on the cheek. Obviously, he wants a sharp line, but he doesn't want to bring it down. And then at the bottom, he likes it kind of where it's at. Y'all can kind of see where it's at. That's basically where he gets it done every time. So we're just basically following that line. And then we're going to take off all that excess hair. Just try to leave some sharp lines. And then we're going to go ahead and start lining up the inner area of the chin and the lip area. You know, the goatee area. Try to get these lines nice and sharp. Hit up that mustache. Y'all know what it is, man. Now we're gonna go in and start blending in the beard. So I'm starting off with my clipper open and then fading down. So clipper open halfway and then closed. And then this is actually my number 2 guard, blending into my number 3 guard that I did earlier. So I did a 3.5 earlier. So I'm using a 2 to kind of blend into that. And then a 1.5 guard above that. And you can adjust your lever if you feel it's necessary. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. And then here is my 1 guard. Trying to bring it all together. I believe I'm gonna use my half guard a little bit afterwards, but y'all didn't really see that. But nonetheless, man, as you can see on this side now, I did a little clipper over comb to blend the sides into the top to kind of transition the shorter hair, that number 2 guard, into the longer hair on top. And then now I'm gonna go and do my same exact steps. So clipper open, adjusting my lever as needed, working my way down to get that section blended out. And then I am gonna probably have to go back in and use a trimmer later on to finish up the blend at the bottom of this, you know, the bottom part of this blend. Here is my 1 guard, lever open, trying to blend into that number 2, and then adjusting my lever closed, working my way into that section. Here is my half guard, adjusting my lever closed, trying to get that line out between the clipper open and 1 guard section. And then here is my 2 guard, once again, lever open, just doing a little bit of cleanup work towards the top of this blend, trying to, you know, clean up that transition from the shorter hair to the longer hair. 1.5 guard. And once again, with the 1.5 guard, you can adjust your lever if you feel it's necessary. Sometimes I don't, and sometimes I do. It really just, I go like, it's like a case by case situation. Like not all haircuts I have to open it, and not all haircuts I do. So it just really depends on the hair texture, the client, how the hair is looking blended. So, you know, you want to keep that in mind when you're using some of your guards. But once again, man, now we're moving on to the lineup. As you can see, I got them Saber trimmers, these laser trimmers, you know. Once again, these are probably one of my favorite trimmers as of recently. These have been my go-tos for a while. As you can see, we're getting that beard nice and sharp. Once again, man, if you want to purchase these, you can go to stylecraftus.com, use my discount code TANK10, or you can go to fwbarbersupply.com, discount code TANK10. So whichever website you want to go to, feel free, man, use that discount code. That way you can save yourself some money, you know what I'm saying? But now we're gonna go ahead and continue to finish lining them up. And then once that is done, we're gonna blend in the beard. Basically gonna be doing the same thing that I did on the opposite side. So I'm really not gonna talk y'all through this part, but y'all can kind of see what's going on. Me personally, I like the way these deeper blends, these more stretched blends look on the beard. That's just, you know, my personal preference. I know some clients like it a little more compressed, but it's to each his own, right? But now we're going in with some enhancements. This is my favorite barber's enhancement gun and my favorite barber enhancements. These personally are my favorite. I've been using this gun and these enhancements for a little more than a year now. But as you can see, we're just adding a little bit of enhancements to sharpen up these lines. I'm not doing anything extra, like I'm just going over the lines that are already there, just making them a little darker. And if you want to purchase this gun or enhancement, you can't get them at FW Barber Supply. So you already know, use that discount code TANK10 on that website. But moving on, as you can see now, we're gonna finish off this haircut with the straight blade. So I am using the straight blade right here. Just basically going over everything that I did with the trimmer. And I did apply some shave gel, so I want to say that because the shave gel didn't take off the enhancements, and that's something I want y'all to know. You know, like these enhancements actually last. You know, most of my clients say these have lasted longer than any enhancement that they've ever had on them. So, you know, I'm just saying what they say, man. So I'm just putting it out there for y'all. But as you can see, man, we're getting this beard nice and on point. See, as you can see, I wiped off his face that had shave gel and they didn't take off the enhancement. So I'm just putting it out there, man. But check it out, man. We're just finishing off this haircut with the straight blade, getting everything nice and precise. But check it out, man. This is the finished product. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this haircut in the comment section. If y'all like this video, please make sure to smash that like button. Also, if you're new to my channel, make sure and subscribe one time for your boy. Remember, guys, if you're in the Houston, Texas area and want a haircut from your boy, you can go to my website, tankbchopping.com. You can book there. If you want me to record it for YouTube, let me know, man. We're going to try to get some content with it. Also, if you want any discount on tools, once again, you can go to fwbarbersupply.com. Use my discount code TANK10 on that website. But yeah, man, that's basically it for this video. I just wanted to show y'all this quick tutorial on how to get this, you know, this fade to look nice and buttery. But as you can see now, I'm just using the trimmer to clean up the back of my client's neck. Quick tip, man, you want to make sure after you take off the neck, after you take off the neck strip and the cape, that you go ahead and take all that hair down. I know sometimes people forget, but take it down with the trimmer real quick and then hit it with the shaver just to keep it a little shorter, keep it a little cleaner. But quick tip, man, in case y'all didn't know, right? But once again, man, y'all make sure to like this video. Let me know what y'all think about this cut down in the comments, and let me know what type of haircut tutorials y'all want to see, you know, on this channel. Let me know down in the comments. Let's get active, baby. But y'all know what it is, man. I greatly appreciate y'all for watching YouTube. Until next time, let's go.